Alright guys, hey guys, welcome back to another episode. As you guys can see by the title, this is the sixth incarnation of important episodes of The Flash. I do these every single time after a season. The first three were on Netflix, and so every time I came back from summer, I always recapped what important episodes of The Flash were. And this time, it's been a while since I've watched it, and so right now I'm going to be saying what the important episodes of The Flash are. Alright, the first one is Season 6, Episode 1 is The Start. And then Episode 2, Barry sees the crisis of the Infinite Earths. He goes to Earth 3 in Episode 2. And that episode is when we figure out that Earth 2 is already destroyed. And then he figures out that the Earth is ending. In Episode 4, Ramsey becomes bad. That's when he totally turns to the bad side. We get Ramsey in the first episode, and he wants to be immortal, basically. And then Episode 5, Nash knows how to save Barry. And Nash was looking for this Eternium type stuff to find Manovu, and he was like, Eternium, if I open up this thing, that's how I'm gonna save Barry. These ones there's a lot of them right after another, because this season was so cool. And then in Episode 7, Ramsey controls Barry by getting a little bit of blood inside of Barry, but then there's like a clash of Speed Force and Ramsey to see who takes over his body, and Ramsey wins that fight. In Episode 8, the next episode, Ramsey gets defeated, so Barry gets control back and defeats Ramsey. Episode 9 is Part 3 of the crossover. I feel like Part 3 is the best episode out of the 5 episodes that there were. Yeah. Episode 10. Number 10, we get the idea of the new big bad, mirrors. He says mirror, and then we see Eva as reflected of whatever was on the door. And then Iris gets pulled into the mirror world, but we don't know that until 6:11, where we figure out that mirror Siri is the one walking around. In Episode 14 of Season 6, we get the death of the Speed Force, and that's just important because that's what basically happens throughout the rest of the season, is when the Speed Force dies, that's what they try to focus to get back to stop Eva, Mirror Master. And then Episode 17, Eva finally gets out of the mirror, and Siri dies. In Episode 19, we get the finale, the unexpected final of Team Flash losing. Those are all the important episodes of The Flash in Season 6. If you wanted me to recap them, go through the episode again. Tune in next year when I talk about Season 7. It's important episodes of The Flash. But then took in 2 weeks from now to check out my favorite villains of Season 6. I'll tell you in that episode why I didn't do Season 5. So yeah. Over here is the playlist of the important episodes of The Flash, and over here is my last episode, which was about my Scooby-Doo and Guess Who stories. And yeah, subscribe in the middle. Peace.